This is a super easy, beautiful, and beginner-friendly furniture makeover that, yes, you can do too. I found this old cabinet at Habitat for Humanity, and it was, I think, 65 or 70 bucks. Whatever it was half off this price. And it was missing a handle and had tons of deep scratches. So I started off by using some Dixiebelle mud, and this is a product that allows me to use it as almost like a wood filler or a texture medium. And I use my finger to push this into the wood to remove all of those scratches. And when I sand, it's nice and flush with the surface. As I'm just scuff sanding this whole piece, I'm just using a fine sanding pad. This is about 120 grit, and I'll go back over it with a 220. And my other tip is to get rid of the dust. Use a leaf blower, and this does wonders for getting rid of the dust. I then went to Home Depot and got some half wooden dowels. I used my miter box and a saw to cut them flush straight down the line, and then I got some Titebond wood glue. Although honestly, there is so many wood glues on the market, but I really like this one. I use this for almost all my projects, and it has never failed me once in the 3 years of doing this. I then use that to pop these right on the outside of the cabinet doors to give it this really cool texture and design, and it looks so good. I then moved on to the priming step. I'm using Clear Boss by Dixiebelle. This is a odor blocker and stain blocker, which will allow me to prime this piece and keep all those undertones at bay, and it won't come through my new paint that I'm about to put on here. I'm also using their smooth roller, and this gives you such a flawless finish. 10 out of 10, recommend this roller. For the painting, I'm using burlap and dried sage in a 50-50 mixture. I'm pouring these into the tray and gonna mix them pre-hand before I actually go ahead and use them with my roller. These are chalk mineral colors, so these give you that sort of a chalky finish, and I will top coat this at the end to give it that smooth coverage that I'm looking for. I can never flip furniture without a behind the scenes dance party because I'm always listening to music whenever I paint. So if you see me move or have really bad dance moves in my videos, that's why. But I'm also using a smooth roller to apply the paint to this too, and it also just gives everything just the best finish possible. I use these for every project now. To get into the harder to reach areas, I used an angled mini brush, which has a point at the top, and then I rolled over those with the smooth roller to give it that smooth finish as well, so there would be no brush strokes, and it's all cohesive and perfectly finished. For the top coat, I'm using Gator Hide. This is my go-to top coat for the past 3 years. It is the most durable and gives you a perfect satin finish, not too shiny, not too matte. I love it. After that, I went back to the hardware store and got these new handles and buffed in some gold gilding wax and attached these to the outside. And when I was done, I brought it into my friend's office, and here's the before and there is the after. Anybody can do this flip. I loved this. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments.